My name is Charlie Dunrod. We've just watched My Ident. I'm with Lansflower Media, and I'm ready to get some feedback.
Yep. Can you play it again quickly for us? Yeah, that's pretty good, Charlie. Cool.
Does it look, in your honest opinion, what are your thoughts on My Ident?
I think it looks good. I think it resembles your company well because of the lens flare and title of your company.
It's gone along with Will, how it, like lens flare, you have the flare of the light going across the screen, so that's the way you've got it, and the lens is at the beginning, so you know it's bait for film.
I just like how you use the animation, to be honest, to go along with the actual name of the company, like these guys just said.
And also I like how it fades out to white at the end because then it could, signify the start of the film or...
It's like the flare goes out and comes back across, like it does a loop round sort of thing.
Yeah.
Thanks. Does it look professional?
Yeah, I think it definitely looks professional with, like, the text is, like, really bold and it's, like, right there. You'll watch it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also with, like, the drop shadow as well, that looks good.
You can definitely see what's going on because it stands out, I think.
It's all really clear, so anyone would know what it's bait. Like, again, film, they'd know. Like, not a specific genre, they wouldn't know from it, but,
Yeah.
Thanks. What genres of film would you expect me to make?
I'd probably expect, like, documentaries, maybe...
I'd say sort of thriller.
Yeah, I was thinking, like, thriller, maybe, like, action.
Maybe. I was thinking more like kind of factual films and maybe kind of like action thriller maybe.
So like thriller drama films, because it looks like
a
niche, like you'd aim that at a niche market.
Yeah, and also like the animation is like really dramatic, isn't it? Like in your face, like the flash of the light and everything.
Yeah.
Okay. What would you say my target audience is?
I'd say it's like couples, not couples, but like people who go see films often. If you get me. That doesn't make any sense.
I'd probably
No.
say young adults, like maybe kind of older teenagers, kind of 16 to 25 years old or something like that. I think.
Yeah, I
think
agree with you, Will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's kind of action film or what you were saying,
like thriller documentaries.
I think
old people watch them, didn't you?
Yeah, maybe older people, but like the color scheme and everything kind of links back.
I could see that like going before like a
Maybe-
TV program as well, mate.
Yeah, maybe even like adults, I'd say.
Yeah.
You know, like, they've got that ITV Encore. Like it looks like it would go with that sort of type of show.
See, I'd say like nothing above like maybe 40 years old. I think it's definitely targeted more like younger age.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's elderly, but I wouldn't say it's particularly young.
Because of like the animation, like most like adults don't really look for like big in your face animations, whereas kids like it when there's like a lot happening on screen at once, don't they? So maybe like I think like older teenagers.
Yeah.
Okay. Is My Ident rememberable?
Yeah, I think once watching it once, you definitely like if you see that in a video, you'll be able to think, oh, Lensflow Media, I've seen that before in like previous
I think
episodes or something.
So you might get people aspire sort of thing. Like you might want people to like aspire to be part of your company.
Yeah, I like how the lens is written over the actual
Lens.
camera lens because
And if you see in the back, it's got it like mirrored underneath as well. So if it was looking through a lens at it,
it kind of reminds you of, I don't know, the kind of crisp quality of films when the lens flare comes on and
Sweet. Do you have any suggestions on how I can improve my ident design?
just making it a bit longer. It's quite brief. I mean, if you got someone like dyslexic reading it, they might not be able to see or read the lens.
I kind of like how short it is. Like I wouldn't say it's short, but I wouldn't say it's long. But I kind of think it's okay, really.
I like the lens flare especially that comes across the screen because obviously it signifies like the name of the company. But like how the lens, the image of the lens came in onto the screen, it was just like it kind of just came in, didn't it? Maybe we could add a bit more of a kind of
I agree with that actually.
Make that a bit more in your face sort of thing.
Yeah.
Like add noise of it.
Maybe
Like
if the text came up and like it appeared behind it afterwards.
Like have the like a snapshot noise, you know, like when they take a photo. And
or maybe like you know how like the shutter kind of like opens and closes.
That's the noise it's on about.
Yeah, but like not the noise, but the animation as it
animation.
kind of, you know, comes.
Yeah.
If that makes sense, like how it kind of opens up. Maybe it should come in like that, like that type of transition.
So yeah, like when the text comes up, like Will was saying, have like the shutter noise, like the text blink or something, or make the shutter noise, like have the screen flash white, have it appear, then have the lens, then do your little sort of flare, and then fade out to white again.
To be honest, I think it's a pretty solid ident, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I like it.
Sweet. Thanks. Bitches.